Just Oz Counseling Services?
Yes, this is the correct place. Hi, my name is Dr. Phil.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jones.
What can I do to help you?
I'm having marriage problems. I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
There is nothing wrong with seeking counseling. It is better to address your issues than to let them get worse and negatively impact your life. Just talking to somebody about your problems will make you feel better. The success rate of counseling is very high, so you shouldn't be nervous. After a session is over, you will feel better.
I heard a lot of negative things from friends.
I understand that a lot of people before coming to counseling have expectations from what they heard and what they see on television, but this will be different.
Well, what would we do?
The format for the psychodynamic view is different than other counseling sessions. You will be laying down on a couch instead of sitting, talking to me face to face in a chair, and you will answer the questions I give you while I write down my interpretations. Then we will go over your own personal history and your family history.
Do I have to tell you everything?
Just remembering the past is not enough. You need to be as detailed and have to relive prior feelings and impulses. Before we address your issues, let us first talk about informed consent. I am an analyst and I have a medical degree. I have been counseling patients for a long time, so there is no doubt that your issues will not be resolved. There are certain rules that have to be followed in order for this counseling session to be successful. First, there cannot be any physical contact or outside contact. We have to keep things professional. You have to come every day on time. One thing I want to tell you is that everything you say is completely confidential. I will not tell anybody about what you say here.
I'm glad to know that I'm safe and can trust you.
After applying my techniques, I will give an interpretation of your problems at the end of the session.
I hope you can fix things. I'm trying to save my marriage.
Now that I went over the informed consent, you can sign it so we can begin. Go on the door, go on the door.
Pause it.
No, it's okay, you can still go.
Okay, are you good? Okay, then I'm just gonna come back in. Okay. Hi.
Hi. Please sit down.
Don't say that. Just pretend that it's like I'm already laying on the couch.
But just say like where it says like.
Did you pause it? Just try it.
Okay.
Just run it.
It's recording.
Is it recording? And then stop it. Is it working? I'm gonna say hi. You're gonna say hi. I'm be like, hello. Hello. How are you?
Hello. Please sit down.
It's very comfortable.
How old are you?
I'm 45 years old.
Did you go to school?
Yes, I got my bachelor's degree. I went to school out of state, and I studied accounting and business. I really enjoyed my years there.
What job do you have?
I used to be a manager at a bank.
Why do you say you used to be a manager?
Well, I have 2 kids, and somebody has to take care of them.
How long have you been married to your husband?
We've been married 20 years.
Where did you and your husband meet?
I met him at work. I was a bank teller, and he would always come to the bank. First, it would be just to deposit money or to pay bills. Then after a while, he seemed interested in me, and he asked me on a date. I had said no, but after some time passed, I finally went on a date with him.
I see. Continue with the story.
The day I went out with him, it was really interesting. My car had broken down, and it was raining really hard, and he saw that I was struggling, so he asked if I wanted a lift. I had said yes, then we went to get coffee afterwards.
Do you and your husband fight a lot?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why?
I don't know.
Can you give me an example of the last fight you and your husband just had?
Well, my husband was having a really bad day at work, so I made a bunch of plans to try to cheer him up. As soon as he walked in the door, I jumped on, giving him a bunch of kisses, and he told me to get out with him. And then he went into his room, slammed the door, and told me to leave him alone. I went to the door and said, "Honey, are you okay?" And he screamed at me saying, "Leave me alone."
This is really interesting. Did you and your husband did your husband tell you why he wants a divorce?
He said that I'm crazy and that he couldn't keep fighting anymore, that he was done with the marriage and he wants to leave me and our kids.
Do you love your husband?
Yes, I do. He said if I don't change, he's leaving. That's why I'm here. I don't know what's wrong.
Then I want to move on into another direction. Have you ever been in therapy before?
No, this is my first time.
Do you have a medical history?
No, nothing is wrong with me.
Tell me about your childhood.
Well, I was raised by my mother and my father. I had an amazing childhood. I remember my parents always taking me to go get ice cream.
I see. Go on.
My parents went to every sporting event, and we always spent time together. My mom and dad were always together. When I would wake up